My name is Artquake. I am an artist and popularly known as Artquake. Used to be a part of the group known as Artquake. I am also an entrepreneur. I'm a record company owner. I own an investment company as well, and I am also in Nigeria, a good Nigeria.
All the things I see with my eyes, it be like make a cry. Many battles where they happen for this life,
Think about it, we were together for a long time, and then what we had was two ships that was sailing. You know, we had a friendship and the business relationship. They were both sailing. The friendship was sailing prior before the business relationship. And then as time passed by, it took a long time, the business relationship actually crashed. But this came to a point where you call it irreconcilable. A situation where you try to douse it and it's not working, and like, let's just try and do something differently. And we thought about doing it differently. Adex on his own, Artquake on his own, and today here we are. But for me, I am feeling very, very good about this.
all the things I see with my eyes, it be like make a cry. Many battles where they happen for this life,
Professionally, year 2000, there was actually no thought of going solo. You know, I mean, think about it. We enjoyed the union, we enjoyed the partnership, you know. But there's something about life. Change is the only constant thing. When we used to be together as young dudes, we were staying together. If na concussion day, we go chop them. But then time went by when things began to change in our lives. We got married. You know, we started saying differently. We started staying differently, living differently, and a lot of things definitely changed. One thing about partnership, or one thing about being in a group, is that it gives you some level of limitation. There are certain things you would want to do on your own, you still need to consult your partner. But it gets to that point where you feel like you just want to do things on your own, you want to try and express yourself, you want to be the damaging director and the managing director, you know, so that when things go right, you get credit. When things go wrong, you take responsibility. No, not at all. Like I even said today, I said we're still friends. You know, when people argue and probably fight on our cause, we probably sit down and we are eating suya together. You understand? It's not that bad. It's not as bad as the way people paint it or think about it. But like I said, at that point when we had the issue, it was crazy. You know, but as matured men, we got things resolved, you know, by just taking the decisions we took. And today, I am happy. You know, I'm at liberty.
One if follow me, share me. One if me share me. I'm married to my hustle. Me odeli follow me. Emma faja welcome. Emma fi me well on me.
One thing we tried to live on as a group then was that we didn't want a group that had like a leader, like a group leader. So there was nothing like you are bringing so much to the table, because we didn't even want it to be obvious. For example, I wrote the song Alanta, which was about this biggest song of Artquake. But I'm saying this for the first time on TV. But there are some other songs that Adex also does that it just brings me on. I remember when we did Asiko, you know, he was in the studio, he just told me, there's a song he's working on and all that. And I got to the studio, I was like, this is a dope song. And I jumped on it, did my verse. Matter of fact, I think I was traveling out the following day. So I quickly recorded my part. To be candid, I feel good. Because let's say maybe this was really my idea. I just, you know, like I said, when cup full, you don't add more liquid, it's going to spill. You know, a lot of things were happening at that time, and I was like, I think it's just best we start doing this on our own. The only thing he would probably say, that I'll say here, is that he would say he didn't even know we were breaking up. You know, because it wasn't something we sat down to talk about. I was in the US, you know, and this thing had gotten that point, and then the thing just went on the internet, and then he probably said he thought it was a rumor, you know, like the way people used to rumor, and he was sending me a message. He was asking, have we broken up? And I answered him, I said yes. Like I said, it was my idea of wanting to just break free.
Chilling in my best now, I'm on the be them are telling me this, telling me that, keen on songs.
Maybe a brand comes up tomorrow and say they want to see an Artquake concert or an Artquake reunion or something. I'm definitely up for it. You know, we're not enemies, we are friends. You know, so, but for us to come back as Artquake professionally, that's no longer possible. You understand? That's definitely not possible. But if we're coming back, just maybe a one-off, a show, an album, and all that, it's possible. You know, very possible, especially when the check has some 4G wireless.
They want to change them for me, change them for me. But it's sufficient for me, sufficient for me. Baba wale.
No matter how much of an upcoming you consider an artist who is breaking up from a group, there's no way that particular artist can be nominated for next rating. No way. The artist in question has enjoyed some benefits, enjoyed some exposure, you know, from wherever he or she is coming from. So for the artist to just come and now want to occupy space with upcoming, we just the struggle. Just come say if you're upcoming. I mean, it's right for you to say maybe up and fast rising artist. You know what I mean? But you can't just say you're an upcoming artist. But basically, Ice is a new artist, however you look at it. For me, coming from wherever I'm coming from, I've come with a lot of experience. Experience you can't buy with money. Experience you'll have to probably go through. You know, I have a lot of experience, and with that experience was what I used in putting my first joint. And thought about it, I was like, I want to do something trendy, something that can be extremely catchy, and something that will not quickly expire. A lot of people are doing shaku shaku song, a lot, you know, but I wanted to fashion my one in such a way that after shaku shaku era goes, you can still listen to it. That's exactly what I did with 4G wireless, you know. And besides that, if you listen to my next song coming soon, the song actually titles Immediately, spells E-M-M-E-D-A-T-E-L-Y, Immediately, you know, features Goldmyne. The song will tell you that I am more than ready for the industry. I'm coming with a lot of strength from my experience. I'm coming with a lot of strength from my versatility. It's Juju Maestro. I would just say I'm doing Afro music. I wouldn't want to say just pop, because I am trying to do an album. I'm releasing or hoping to release an album sometimes, the first quarter of next year. And I am looking forward to an album that is like a food with different flavor or in different form. So I'll say I'm doing Afro music. I won't say pop, I won't say reggae, I won't say whatever. I'll just say I'm an Afro musician. It's not beat. There's Afrobeat, Afro pop, Afro this, Afro that, nah, Afro.
No be say na me only pass, but I got this message for SARS. SARS this, SARS that, saute, SARS don't cast. All they do is brutalize innocent people for.
So far, 4G Wireless is out, featuring Slim Case and $O, and also the next one, which is Hop, is actually with Goldmyne Immediately, and that song will definitely be dropping this month. We have also shot the video for that song. You know, I have also done, like I said, some short rap song. I did the LOME, I did the NSAS Brutality, and that you should be expecting from me going forward. I'll just be jumping on. I could do something else outside from just a rap song. You know, look out for all these things. And before the end of the year, we would have dropped about maybe about minimum of 3 singles for the whole year.
Special anti-robbery squad chain out to the boss people phone. What happened to the code of conduct? You guys used to be men of honor. What happened to the fact that you're just a suspect, not a criminal? You're innocent, not guilty, until proven otherwise.
I go by the name Ice K. This has been my time with GoldmyneTV, and I believe you guys have loved what you've heard and what you've seen so far from Ice K.
This is not just nice. This is not just nice. Truth be told, my ears don't fool as many stories unfold. Intimidation, extortion, and many loss of souls. Them know they use I see bronze, evil palace.